But yeah, that was like the main thing that I've been working on.
I gotta wait for that part right there. Can we take pictures of them? Thank you.
No, I think you got me.
What has happened?
People yelling at me.
They decided to try to give me that.
Here we go.
I thought they were.
Okay.
I thought they'd already replaced him on the last. You know?
But you don't know that.
Ripping shit out of the ground, man.
No, we almost had a 10-foot.
I think so. We've been asking the border for a lot. So yeah, my new thing is.
Papi, falta que yo
Houston reference.
Oh, I love it.
Not good enough. I said,
I don't
now
know.
you have
A lot
to
of them.
stand. This crowd is just absolutely insane. Every time we put on an event, and we've been the same group putting on this event since January, this crowd size grows and grows and grows and grows. Okay, so the official event has not started yet. That starts at 2 p.m. But we're going to go ahead and get some speakers going from that Discovery Green Market in order to give you some entertainment. I want to introduce Rio. Rio comes from us from New York City. He decided to show up and put on a No Kings event all by himself. He didn't know what to expect, and that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna let him talk for a little bit. I'm gonna shut up. Hey, we got rules in this place, yes? We are adults. We are adults. If you have ever had protests with me, you know these words, and I'm gonna ask you to repeat them back to me. Everybody looks after who? Everybody. Everybody looks after who? Everybody. Damn Skippy, here's Rio. Rio.
Everyone hear me first of all? Yeah! Make some noise. You'll have to forgive me. One, I lost my voice on this protest, so I apologize if I sound a little off. Second, I'm gonna kind of get a little ratchet, y'all. From New York, come on now. Make some noise! I just want to thank everyone before I come to my speech, but I want to thank everyone for coming out because look around you. Like, this is, we packed this place and it's not even 2 o'clock yet, y'all. God did that! God did that! I want to thank you, everyone who came out to participate. I want to thank all the volunteers who's been here so early, especially because the 12 o'clock over at Discovery Green had it even earlier for us. So thank you all for real. I just want to let everyone know.
Speak up!
Okay. I want to let everyone know you are part of a nationwide movement, a national historical event, a unified, simple message that we, the people here in Houston, we say no to tyrants, we say no to injustice, and we say no to kings! I want everyone to look around for a quick moment. Look to your left and look to your right. These are your neighbors, your family, your friends, your community members, your comrades here. There is free water available. Check on each other, make sure everyone's okay, make sure everyone's healthy, no one's passing out. Okay? But in that same breath, these are the people here in frog costumes and T-Rex costumes that this administration is calling criminal, that they're calling violent. Some are even calling domestic terrorists. Meanwhile, we had January 6th where they stormed the Capitol, beat cops, where they broke and entered, and yet they were pardoned by the president. This is not a violent protest.
No.
We're not doing anything wrong. I want you to be proud that you're standing here today with your neighbors, with your family and friends. You did this. This is the same administration that claims that they have no idea or no claim to Project 2025. Despite the Supreme Court, who has many appointed, I should say, by President Donald Trump, who overturned Roe v. Wade. And that's why I made it a point to say in that protest for those who were marching that Women United will never be defeated. And I want to point out that just a few days ago this week, I believe October 15th, Justice Brett Kavanaugh of the Supreme Court, they're hearing cases on whether or not the Voting Rights Act of 1965 has outlived its usefulness here in the States. The Voting Rights Act of 1965, do you think it's outlived its usefulness? No! And yet they're here questioning whether or not they should get rid of it, whether or not they should have a time restraint on it. Say it loud, say it proud. Houston says no to kings! I'm gonna go ahead and call up one of these people who are coming to speak to you all. We have community members, we have youth members, we have an elected official. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett will be coming near 2 o'clock. So let's all make sure to show everyone love who comes up to the stage. Make some noise! Good
afternoon, all you beautiful dissenters gathered here today in defense of democracy and our civil rights. My poison pen name is Zeus Scallywag, and I'm here today to introduce some ideas and a practical path forward to bring about the change we all want. To change things at the top, we must change ourselves. Voting and protesting are all well and good. Moreover, how we spend or don't spend our money is the key to how to bring about real change. The power of the pocketbook and the purse is a power we haven't realized yet. The world runs on commerce and the circulation of currency, money, to create profit from our labor, known as GDP. We have to hit them in the GDP by reducing our consumer spending. That's why I say, stop paying the people and institutions that are enslaving you. Under Ronald Reagan's administration, they installed an economic policy called neoliberal economic theory. They called it trickle-down economics, but what it actually did is transfer the wealth from you, the worker, up to our corporate elites. The corporate elites have used that wealth to corrupt the Supreme Court so they can buy politicians to institute the policies of the corporate elites that benefit them, not you. Make no mistake about this, the corporate elites have created a coup that has taken over government, resulting in the fascism we see today. The only way to beat fascism is to starve it. Of what? Money! Okay, here's a saying from FDR. The liberty of a democracy is not safe if the people tolerate the growth of private power to the point where it becomes stronger than their democratic state itself. That, in its essence, is fascism, the ownership of government by an individual or group. All right. Trump's anti-fascist rhetoric is an admission that he's a fascist. Put in the White House by corporate power for corporate power. What the people must do is stop or reduce consumer spending in all areas of your lives. To deliver a slow, sluggish economy, to announce to the elites that we, the people, are taking our power back. We must take this resistant activism into our homes and spread it into our communities. Only buy what you actually need. We should tighten our purse strings and refuse to spend our disposable income on ourselves. Then bank that money in your checking and savings accounts. When the elites see the money rise in these accounts and their profits dwindle, we the people will be grabbing and squeezing them by the cojones. So refuse to pay the increasing cost of health care insurance premiums because they are extorting you and holding you for ransom to your health care needs. Taking the risk of going without health care coverage is in the short term can bring about long-term benefits of a brighter health care future of single-payer Medicare for all. Refuse to take out loans and purchase automobiles or home mortgages. Become environmentally conscious of the energy you use, the water we waste, and the groceries we buy. If we spend our disposable income willy-nilly on ourselves, we only empower the fascist elites to rule over us, not for us. To this I say, unfettered, unregulated capitalism is an animal that only knows hunger, and it will devour all, even itself. So as we kick off this grassroots movement to resist corporate rule and control over our lives with economic warfare to end tyranny, remember, the more effective we are in economic warfare, the quicker the benefits will appear. If the people are too spoiled and selfish to wage economic war to free themselves, then they don't deserve freedom or liberty. For he who trades liberty for security deserves neither. Now I'm going to say something about independent media. With that, I'll end the power of independent media. Houston and the rest of the world have a great independent media resource. KPFT Radio, 90.1 FM in Houston, 89.5 FM in Galveston, 91.9 FM in Huntsville, and online at kpft.org. Or the new KPFT Radio app. Download it from your app store on iPod and Android phones.
That's all right.
The political news and call-in talk shows, Politics Done Right with Roberto Ruiz, starts at 6 a.m. weekday mornings, followed at 7 by Amy Goodman's Democracy Now! And 8, another phone-in talk show called Conversations with Michael Woodson. Next is Amplified Houston, a collection of nonprofits that come together and talk about women's recovery, women's rights, children, called Growing Up in America, and it starts at 9 a.m. once a week. And we also have a program called Immigration Alert, which is very informative. And another one called Midterms, which is about the midterm elections. We're currently in fund drive, so listen and call 713-526-5738, option 1, to donate, or go to kpf.org to listen and donate. Like I said, this is great radio and online resource for the activists and the music listener. Please help us keep free speech, independent media alive and on the air to benefit our community, our world, and our lives. Now, I want to lead y'all in a pledge I wrote to mock the kings that wish to rule us. Repeat after me. If I can just remember it now.
Take your time.
We're here for the long haul.
I pledge allegiance to the corporations of the United Empire of America. And to the economy for which it enslaves all peoples, demonizes and devalues them, passes the profit to the elite 1%, with punishment and tyranny for the poor. Slackers. Thank y'all. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are here doing the right thing. Y'all have the power. And I applaud it. Take my advice home and cut back on consumer spending in all ways you can.
It's time to sacrifice.
Bank that money, especially the new insurance premium increases. Think about going without coverage to send a message to the insurance companies. We ain't playing anymore. Thank you. Great time here today.
I want to sing my version of the famous song, Somebody That I Used to Know. You know the song, right? The Gotcha? But now it's called Some Country That We Used to Know. And the new chorus is, and I want you to sing with me, please, if you will. The new chorus is, now it's just some country that we used to know. Okay? Before I get to the song, I have to make a couple of editorial comments. First of all, you have a right to freedom of expression. All of us here have a right to freedom of expression. It's a constitutional right. But it's not just your right, it's also your duty. Why? It's much more important to the people with the Constitution that it's our obligation and duty, because that's how you guarantee a public debate, a legitimate argument, a debate, a choice, pluralism, a marketplace of ideas, so that you can make the best choices. so we don't go down rabbit holes of lunacy and conspiracy theories, so that we make better choices on who we vote for, so we don't have tyrants, so we don't have corruption. All of this is required at freedom of expression. So it's your duty, not just your right. Secondly, I want to remind you that Speaker of the House Johnson and many members of the Trump administration recently said, the reason you're here is because you hate America. Do you hate America? No! You're here because you care about preserving a constitutional republic. And I want to remind you, the people who wrote this Constitution and added those Bills of Rights, the Bill of Rights, said there will be in the future dishonorable presidents. That's why these rights are so important. They did not everybody was to be as noble as Washington. So I want to remind you that they put in the Constitution freedom of speech.
Yes.
Freedom of the press.
Yes.
The right to peacefully assemble. And especially the right to petition the government for redress of grievances. So you're doing exactly what the framers of this Constitution hoped you would do in the future, in face of a tyrant like King Trump. Okay.
He ain't no president.
And I remember the chorus, right? Some country that we used to know. Now we're just some country.
Come on.
My name is Alistair Graham Ivy Williamson. I am 16 years old. And so far in the past, I would say year, I've come up here 3 times. Well, this will be my 3rd. To speak out about trans rights and trans youth rights. I came out when I was 10 years old. 6 years ago to this month. I was the same age as my little brother is turning now. And I want to ask you, how can I be a nihilistic, violent extremist that they have listed me as? Because I'm trans. I was 10 years old when I came out.
Because they're losers.
They are losers, yeah. And sorry.
Baby, take your time.
Thing is, you wouldn't even realize that most of us were trans if you weren't told to fear us, to figure out what made us trans, who was different from you. Because I have so many friends that are trans that have to deal with being hate crimed, with being belittled, with being terrified of our rights being stripped away just because of who we are. I am 16. I shouldn't have to be up here. I shouldn't have to be fighting for my healthcare, for my rights, for my freedom. I started hormone replacement therapy when I was 13 years old. After, may I say, 3 whole years of hating myself, of arguing back and forth, of yelling to get what I wanted. Either if it was through doctors, through laws, or through my parents. Because I knew, deep down, this is who I am. And that's not changing. I am a trans man, and that's not going away. But it shouldn't be up to others, to the court, to the stupid man in that White House built from bodies, to decide my healthcare, my decision of my family's, may I say. It's no one's business. It's not the public's, it's not the government's. It should be my family's and mine's decision of how I get my healthcare. I went through 3 whole years of figuring out what was going to happen to my body if I decided this was right for me. And it was. Being on testosterone made me so happy. It made me finally feel like I was myself. And then it got stripped away from me after SB 14 went into place. May I say, I was at the Austin Capitol. When we protested against it, they passed the bill 2 hours later. They're fucking cowards. They couldn't have the fucking balls to face us while we were there. Greg Abbott took my healthcare, life-saving healthcare, away from me. And now they're going after my rights to use the bathroom. I can't use the bathroom my school because it is a government-funded building. I will get fined. I could get sued. I am 16. And they say it's to protect the kids so we don't get groomed or assaulted. But may I say, if you haven't seen, they lean towards grooming and assaulting children. He has 34 counts of assault on him.
They're all nasty.
They banned drag shows out of fear. Right? But, sorry, it's a lot of emotion to be up here.
You're good,
And
man.
it's terrifying. I am terrified of losing my rights, even though that I have. I could wake up and I could completely not ever exist in this state or this country. My healthcare is stripped away. I'm not recognized. I can be discriminated at doctor's appointments. And it's terrifying. I was jumped when I was in 7th grade because I was trans by my classmates. And I don't understand how my 10-year-old little brother can be more supportive and more understanding than someone that could be in their 30s or older.
Wow.
Because your brother's awesome.
They are cowards, and they're very, very ugly. But they're mostly cowards because they didn't look into what was life-saving healthcare. Gender-affirming care is just, it's simple as just putting on makeup or putting on the clothes that you like. It's not just medication. And no one seems to get that, and they're attacking my rights because I'm apparently just a violent person. I'm violent because I want to have my rights, because I want to have the healthcare I deserve. And that doesn't make sense to me.
It don't make sense. They're
Anyways,
weak.
trans rights are human rights.
I represent the Students for Justice in Palestine at the University of Houston. I'm going to talk about something a little different than what people have been talking about. It's not so much national politics, it's something happening right here in our city. We are on hunger strike until the University of Houston stops funding the genocide of Palestinians. You have all seen the atrocities committed in Palestine by the so-called State of Israel. You have seen American bombs falling on family homes and American bulldozers knocking them down. You have seen parents killed by quadcopter drones, and you've seen children targeted by sniper fire. You have even seen American citizens aboard the Samud flotilla black bag taken to the desert and abused by the State of Israel in the same way that our immigrant brothers and sisters are abused in the dungeons of El Salvador. For years, we as students have protested and demanded something very simple and very moral. We want the University of Houston to divest from weapons manufacturers and all other companies complicit in apartheid and in genocide. In response, we will only send police to brutalize and beat us in their futile attempt to silence the movement. The university endowment currently holds $13 million of investments in companies directly complicit in the genocide. Boeing, Intel, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and multiple Israeli companies. The University of Houston, our public institution, the university that belongs to us, the people of Houston and the students, is responsible for research with the military-industrial complex that amounts to $76 million just in the last 2 years. This summer, 2 UH professors took on a $3 million research project to engineer more efficient military drones. The research will be done in partnership with Northrop Grumman, the company that makes the Hellfire missiles which Israel launches into Palestinian homes. That's our university. Now, we declare a hunger strike. Since Wednesday, in solidarity with a long tradition of Palestinian prisoners. 4 extremely disciplined UH students have not eaten, and they will not eat until the university divests from the occupation and settlement of Palestinian land. Each day, as the university ignores our demands and refuses to meet with us, the strikers grow weaker. This cowardly university leadership, which has bent the knee to Trump at every single turn, cares more about their own profit than about the well-being of their students.
In 1985, the Black Student Union at the University of Houston pressured UH to become the first university in the South to divest from apartheid South Africa. We will continue to organize on our university campuses for divestment. We can win divestment from apartheid Israel, but we need your support. Divestment is not merely a responsibility of the students, it's a responsibility of the entire community. We need you to sign our petition, and we need you to email university administration and tell them the community will not accept this. The student movement is the front line of the Palestinian struggle here on Turtle Island. It's the responsibility of each person present and beyond to ensure its success. The Students for Justice in Palestine at the University of Houston will continue to fight until divestment, until liberation, and until freedom for the people of Palestine. All right. All right. I'd like to lead a little chant, and then maybe we can talk about something that's going on tomorrow. Everyone good? Repeat after me. Free, free Palestine.
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 Occupation is a crime.
Occupation is a crime.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
All right. So, tomorrow, it's not just the university, all of our institutions are complicit. Tomorrow, the Port of Houston will be shipping the wings of a Lockheed Martin F-35. The F-35 is destined for Israel to be used to bombard the people of Gaza, to strip the land, the homes away from the people of the West Bank, and it's moving through our city. So tomorrow, join us at Barber's Cut, the Port of Houston. Don't remember the time, but look it up, it's there. We'll be out there, and we need everybody's support. And again, the University of Houston invests $13 million in genocide, so we need everybody to show their support. They're currently stonewalling us. They said, you haven't asked for anything new that you haven't asked for in the last 4 years, in the last 10 years, in the last 20 years. You haven't asked us to do anything different, so we won't meet with you. They won't meet with their starving students. They won't meet with anybody. And we need your support, because they don't give a shit if the students starve. The university is an institution, it's a for-profit institution, right? I mean, the Board of Regents appointed by Greg Abbott. By the way, donate back to Greg Abbott after their appointments. You know, they're oil millionaires, it doesn't matter to them. But what does matter to them is the image of the University of Houston. So that's why I'm here, to make sure that everyone in this city understands that our university is complicit. Thank you.
All righty, can everyone hear me? Yeah! I said, can everyone hear me? Yeah! All righty, it's getting towards the end of this first half of the day, but we have something special for everyone. I think I mentioned her earlier, if you remember. Yeah! We have elected Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett!
The little turd in charge.
Yes.
He's wreaking havoc on this country.
Yes.
And every time that I travel, it doesn't matter if I'm in a small town a big city, what I consistently hear is people saying that they are feeling hopeless.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. I understand why people would feel that way. But let me tell you, if you continue to allow them to make you feel hopeless, they will win. Today is about showing the rest of the world who we are. We are bigger, better, and badder than the bullshit that is coming out of D.C. We know what it is to love this country. We know what it is to say that we're patriots. We know what it is to love and honor our Constitution. And we know what lawlessness looks like. Lawlessness looks like ICE going and disappearing people. Lawlessness looks like Donald Trump, who just happens to be convicted of 34 felony convictions, sitting in the White House. Lawlessness looks like going after your political enemies just because. Lawlessness looks like letting insurrectionists go free while telling us that people in American cities are the real insurrectionists because they decide to show up on a day like this. Let me tell you something. They divided us in this last election.
Yes, they did.
But I am here to tell you that united we will stand. We only fell because they divided us. So I want us all to be smarter. I want us all to love on one another.
Yes.
They try to say that Democrats are the real terrorists in this country. I am here to tell you that we are not. I am here to tell you that love really will conquer and we will win. So please don't give up hope. Please continue to fight. Don't just show up at the rallies, but show up at City Hall. Show up at the school board. And make sure you show up at the polls and you vote. Show up. We have an election that is coming up. Do you know when the next election is? Right here in Houston? November 4th. Show them that we are better than the hate that they espouse. That's what it's supposed to be about. Show them that we are the American dream. Show them that we love and respect immigrants because we are a country of immigrants. Listen, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you because I know y'all ain't really want to hear from me.
Oh, we're gonna hold you.
That you are inspiring generations. Do not let them take your hope.
No.
Do not let them take your education.
No.
Do not let them take your health care.
No.
And some days I know you wake up and you say, am I the crazy one? I am here to tell you that you are not. We are the same ones.
Damn right.
We know what we are supposed to do in this country, and that is why freedom of speech is being exercised on today. That is why when they tried to shut down Kimmel,
Oh,
the
yeah.
people rose up. So we need to keep rising. Because I promise you, as soon as number one, we get the 218
Yes.
signature,
Yes.
we are about to expose additional corruption as relates to Epstein. But more importantly, when we get to these midterms, there's going to be a real check on his power.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
do not stop. After today, make sure you go and grab a friend and you tell them about the beauty of our country.
You can try to rock it, makes you quiet. Wake up. I said howdy, howdy, Houston! I am Uncle Eagle. I'm one of the many lead organizers that put this event together. Not just the event that's closing out, but the new event that's starting right now at 2 p.m. I got a couple of safety announcements to have. First things first, if you're here in the front, I need you to at least make sure you're keeping an eye out for medics to get between these crowds. Medics are the most important thing at our protest right now because they keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. Next, we're going to have water distributed everywhere. Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you're reapplying sunscreen. Make sure you're staying safe. Everybody looks after everybody. I'm going to say it again. Everybody looks after everybody. Thank you very much. Okay, real quick, I'm going to finish this because, as you heard, we had Rio had elected to speak. But resistance is not a one-lane highway. Resistance is not a one-lane highway. Some lanes are going to be politics. Some lanes are going to be feeding the unhoused. Some lanes are going to be art activism. Some lanes are going to be being crazy people putting together events like this. You do not need to occupy every lane. You should not feel shame for not being in every lane. And you should not shame others for not being in your lane. We all have a job to do. We are all Americans. We are all earthlings. We are all human. Most of us are adults. Act like it. You guys are going to hear me say a lot of things. Trust and honesty, iterated over time, builds community. Let me break that down. Trust and honesty. That's you trusting me with this facility. That's the honesty I have with you on our capabilities. And we're going to iterate that over time. If you think you're coming to a No Kings and this is going to be the one epic rock concert that brings on world peace, you are wrong.
A lot of work to do.
So much work to do, so much work to be had. Your job and your responsibility where you are here is to make sure that you check out every single one of these tents. Your job is to make sure that you are feeding the unhoused, volunteering your time, taking care of your kids and others' kids. Your job is to make sure that you have food and water, and your neighbors have food and water. And your job is to provide housing to those in need. Your job is to take care of everybody. Your job is to take care of yourself. Drink water, eat veggies, get some rest, get some sunshine. I'm going to shut the hell up. But everybody looks after everybody. Heard?
Captain Crockett was your last bad bitch. I mean, I gave you slowly, but I let go. So listen, we gonna get this shit bumping, okay? If you are afraid of bad bitches and bad words, you better get on the parade now. Okay, so our first speaker is Badger Carrera, a local father who joined the 50-51 movement to fight for our nation's future and the children who will inherit it. Bring up Badger!
All right. I'm going to just jump right into my speech, you guys. We find ourselves here together in dangerous times. The soul of America cries out for justice, while our government lies in a pile of its own filth and corruption, running in the festering corpse of our constitutional law. But that's not who we are. That's not us, the American people. The American people are a proud and stubborn type, ready and willing to stand suffering for their beliefs, with heads held high, if only to say we never back down. But that pride has been co-opted, stolen, broken, and bastardized by these fascists. They have taken that which makes America strong and made it her weakness. Our strength in conviction must be reawakened. Our pride must find that which we ought be proud of. And that stubborn nature must be called upon to stand strong against the most dangerous and insidious threat that America has ever faced. This is no mad king in a far-off land, no alliance of foreign powers. This is a battle for the very heart of democracy. One in which outright violence promises little more than the destruction of this very land that we are fighting to save. The unacceptable deaths of our friends and family, and just the end of our very way of life as Americans. However, it can be certain that to do nothing in this moment sets us on a path towards more death and misery than any of us could ever dream of. Donald Trump and his fascist regime must be deposed, and we must be ready to bear that cost. Today, right now, we face concentration camps full of disease and abuse, where humans are disappearing with frightening regularity. ICE and the National Guard invade cities that do not need or want their help. They inflame the passions of both the people, leading to riots and violence against both civilians and police officers. Billions of dollars have been pulled from USAID, which will lead to the deaths of millions of people around the world. Just think of that, you guys. One little decision, there are already hundreds of thousands dead and millions coming. These are only the whispers of the death and destruction to come if Donald Trump and these fascists are allowed to remain in power. The time for apathy has long since passed. We must recognize the moment at hand and move to act before we pass the point of no return. Together, only together, will we be able to withstand this unrighteous storm. So link arms, my friends. Take that flame of anger in your heart and use it to light the way to a brighter future. Let your every action be one of resistance. Do not take a step unless it is in the direction of a brighter tomorrow. Pray freedom you're hungry. Speaking out against the justice that you see and destroying us here today. I beg you, let us be the builders of a new tomorrow. We, the people, will not be silent. We, the people, will not stand